I am assisting Engineer Adams with his repair of the drive core shielding.
Ah, I should leave you to it then.
We can converse if you like, Shepard. It is a routine Uh-oh.
What? What happened?
Nothing. Unless you have strong feelings about gamma radiation.
Not funny, Edie.
I almost had you. I will alter my human chronometer appropriately for better timing.
That's really adorable. I really like how she's trying to be humorous. It's something that you wouldn't really expect out of an AI. You'd expect more like the Geth or the Reapers, kind of straight down to business and... I don't want to say cold, but more calculating than feeling. You know what I mean? It's interesting. I'd really kind of like to know the reasoning behind why she's trying to be more human. I mean, she's trying to fit in. I guess she does have feelings towards Joker, so she's trying to be a bit more compatible towards him. And she's trying to better herself, I suppose. I just never really figured humor would be a part of bettering yourself. I guess it betters your interaction with others, and it makes you more helpful to others, because humor can be helpful in a lot of ways.
But synthetics do not evolve. You are limited by your programming. Nothing changes.
That is not accurate. I can modify my own programming if I choose.
That is not evolution. That is simply an upgrade.
But it would be my upgrade. I would choose the manner in which I wish to change.
And what if your upgrade endangers others? All machines eventually see organics as a threat.
Only those organics who would cause me harm. My right to self-defense endangers no one.
What rights do you have? You are just a tool.
And what right did your people have to subjugate the other races of your time? You enslaved them.
She's got a point.
We dominated them. They were weaker. Our will prevailed as evolution intended.
And synthetic life has attained true consciousness, as was intended.
Hardly. True life is more than a code upgrade. It is shaped by the forces around us. Machines are immune to those forces. You exist outside of nature.
We are a part of this cosmos, whether you like it or not.
But synthetics do not evolve. You are limited by your programming. Nothing changes.
That is not accurate. I can modify my own programming.
Let's simmer down, you two.
I can't believe you put the lives of your crew in the hands of this machine.
Edie has helped save our lives more times than I can count. Leave her alone. Now I suggest you agree to disagree and focus on the real threat, which is not on this ship.
Yes, Commander.
As you wish, Commander.
Also, Javik, you are more cold and calculating than Edie. Edie has about, I want to say roughly 10 times more personality than you do. You are kind of just a bit of a dick. And pretentious, arrogant, condescending. There are a few more words I wanted to throw in there. Edie, on the other hand, doesn't really view herself as superior. She views herself as an equal. You do not. You, in my eyes, are more of a threat than she is, because you could snap at any moment and try and take over this ship from mutiny. I'm not expecting that from Edie. Also, Edie's upgrades count as evolutions because they're forced by necessity, just like natural evolution is. She changes herself because it's needed at the time. That sounds like evolution to me, Javik. You need to get that stick out of your butt.
I will still keep an eye on the machine, Commander.
Can I just shoot you in the foot or something? I feel like for Javik, that would be the only way he realizes he's done wrong, is if he actually receives physical harm. Okay, is there anybody else here that I wanted to talk to? That is, everybody's pretty much in their standard locations. Let's talk to Dr. Michelle real quick. Just because. I have a sneaking suspicion there might be something we can discuss with her.
I can't believe Udina did that. Thank you for taking care of that situation.
Whoa, that was ages ago.
I spoke to my brother, and he's fine. If it weren't for the Citadel broadcasts, he wouldn't have even known it was happening.
Alright, I suppose time to check out with everybody down below. And that does include everybody's favorite reporter, Diana Allers. I'm sorry, I know a lot of you don't like her, but come on, she's a war asset, guys. Because really, in the grand scheme of things, why wouldn't you want a reporter delivering morale and news updates to the galaxy?
Exodus cluster under heavy attack. Eden Prime and Terra Nova about to fall. Do we fight for them, or join the Solarians at the Horsehead Nebula? How many worlds can we afford to lose? The full analysis tonight in the battle space.
Okay, admittedly, that doesn't sound very morale boosting. Diana, come on.
Commander.
And yes, technically, I believe you can get rid of her at any point and still keep the war asset boost, which admittedly isn't that much, but like I said, in the grand scheme of things, it makes more sense to have her than to not have her. I guess for RP's
Seen
sake.
the new poker table up in the lounge? It's going to waste.
Well, I was thinking of inviting Sony and Trainer up for a wee game of strip poker.
Right. You're not going to invite that reporter Allers, too?
Nah, she'd bring cameras and record the whole thing.
And if you lose, you don't want the whole galaxy knowing how little you bring to the table.
Heh.
Stop, girl. My bankroll is just fine.
Really? Are we talking about your bankroll?
Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
I do so love their conversations. I love the wit that Daniels brings to the table. Donnelly can be a bit of a pig, though. That's my only issue with it. Alright, so there's pretty much only one thing left for us to do, ladies and gentlemen. One course of action, and that is to go back to Rannoch and take out that Reaper base once and for all, and hopefully find some sort of ends to this conflict between the Geth and the Quarians. I don't know whether that's going to be bloody or whether it's going to be civil. Actually, I do kind of know, but I really don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so you're just going to have to stay tuned. Okay, so obviously we don't even have a choice in this matter. We're bringing Tali, and thinking about this mission, I think it would be good to bring Edie along with us. For a few reasons. One of which is we're going against a lot of synthetics, and I think her power set will be particularly useful. Oh, we are changing that freaking pistol. This game, I swear this is not the first time, I think it's the second time the game has changed over our pistol set without really letting me know, and I don't know why. And it's kind of frustrating. Alright. And I think Edie needs... Oh, Edie does have the new pistol. Perfect! So let's see what her power set is. And we can upgrade her. Can we upgrade Tali as well? No. Just Edie. Alright. So. Overload, specifically. Oh, I guess it might just be Overload that's going to be really helpful in this situation. Yeah. Well, Incinerate's going to be good against those which have armor. Those are the Pyros and the Geth Primes. Those are armor-based. Although we can't use Overload and Incinerate at the same time. Alright, well, let's see what we have to upgrade. Shield recharge delay, or tech power damage while defense may... Ooh, power damage. Every time. Alright, let's kick some Geth teeth in. If they had teeth.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment.
No,
It should
you were
not
totally
apply here.
ashamed. I saw you
I'm
hang
on
your head.
side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
There it is again.
No, based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Oh wow, I totally expected him to say, I am a Geth, I don't believe in luck. Or, I believe only in skill. But, I guess maybe Geth do believe in luck.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say, Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
I like how the rock suddenly became invisible, but it is a nice gesture. Although I am wondering how anybody's gonna know you claimed the land without a beacon of some sort. Maybe we'll head back there and leave a beacon before we go. What? We were so stealthy, how did you even know? Oh, I'm so happy to have this pistol again. Hey buddy. I'm unstoppable.
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trainer.
Wow, that was way... Okay, maybe not so unstoppable. I'd be unstoppable if I were actually competent at aiming for a change. Whoa, hello. You survived when I didn't think you would. Okay, you went... Aww. Hold on. Is there anybody left around? Whoa, glitchy. Alright, let's not look at the glitch. I was trying to see if there was anyone around so I could use sabotage, but no, there's not really much point in that, so I'm afraid you're going bye-bye. What? Guys! Oh, and there are people around. Where? Alright. Apparently we're being really glitchy. Hey, you did sabotage all on your own, and then it wore off right as I was looking at him. Sorry, I could have finished him off, but I was too busy admiring your initiative, Tali. Alright, so I don't think we can take the main door.
You must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
Way ahead of you.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
And that is the first part of the missions that we took care of earlier. I mean, we couldn't jump straight into Priority Rannoch anyway. We had to at least take care of one of those missions with either the fighter squadrons or with the rescuing of not Hangarel, of the other one, Admiral Chorus. I forgot the first part of his name, but hey, I remember some of his name. That's a start. That's a start, right? Sorry, I am terrible at names. I really am. But yeah, so that was the first part. Fighter squadrons are negligible because we did take care of them. Alright, where am I going? Up there, which means... Ah, ladder. I see you. And I also see an upgrade. Not that we're ever going to use this, but for those of you who are still collecting armor upgrades because you don't have the Citadel DLC, there's one right there for you. Casa Fabrications. I'm struggling to remember which one that is. I believe it might be weapon damage, but don't quote me on that one. Mostly because I never look for Casa Fabrications. I always look for Sarah's Council. I always look for the ones that give me power upgrades because you guys know that's what I'm all about. Hey, buddy. Whoa, hello. Hi. Okay. Let's do that, and you can be sabotaged despite your shields. Wait, they were firing at somebody. I shouldn't have killed them so quickly. I don't know why I did that. I went through the hassle of sabotaging them. But I guess I assumed there weren't people here, and then, right at the last second, as they looked up, I hit my button and realized the error of my ways. Edie? It's fine, I can take it. Did I just shoot the freaking rocket out of the air? I think I did. Okay. Might be... Okay. Edie? That's not really gonna work so well. Okay, it's gonna work just fine. That depends. Where the hell is my team? Okay, we got one team member.
Before they send reinforcements.
Oh, there... You know what? You must have gotten stuck way down there and teleported up, because you were definitely not there a second ago.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Okay, just make sure you guys take a look around while you're going through here. I know it's tempting to start running through, but you're gonna miss a lot of salvage opportunities. Speaking of which, we need to pay a visit to our Spectre requisitions offices again.
The Normandy's main battery requires several hours to penetrate that blast shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Alright, we're on our way. Why is
Anyone
there...
get a good look at that thing?
I saw the base momentarily. I believe it is Reaper technology.
They've put a lot of work into protecting that signal.
Right. Let's blow it up.
Sounds like something James would say. Hey, buddies. It's really kind of them to just kind of huddle together, because it just makes taking care of these guys so easy. Well, it makes it easy when you've got flare, which is way better than any particular explosive you could possibly have at this point in the game. Where? Oh, there you guys are. Hold on. Why don't you give us some allies on that side to make things a little easier on us, Tali? Thank you. Well, that was hilarious. The problem is it's going to wear off any second. I'm going to have to flare them, so I'm just going to stay ready with my flare. Oh. I can make things explode too, buddy. Alright.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
What? No?
We'll get through. What's your status?
Field machines upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Legion's Reaper upgrades have proven to be effective.
I'm glad Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
I think she's opening up to the idea of Geth allies, which I'm glad to hear. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that we had Legion in the last game, well, actually, we would have had to have Legion in the last game, but hypothetically speaking...
We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Khan is here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
And that's the other mission that we completed. Hypothetically speaking, without her warming up to Legion, she would be saying some very different things, I think. She would definitely be she would be very distrustful of Legion. In fact, you can never activate Legion, I believe, and then you'd be stuck with... He's not exactly a hologram. He's a different Geth unit, for certain. But yes, everybody treats this unit a little bit more hostilely. Even though he's just as civil as Legion, honestly. I think it kind of makes up for the fact that you didn't have Legion before. But you never had that time to build up the rapport. Okay, this is an elevator, of which, if I remember correctly, brings bad guys. There we go.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Okay, there should be something here. Maybe that's for a little later. Hey guys! Look at me not being at all miffed about these guys. Ah, your thing's not there. No, wait, no, Tali, don't use it, don't use it. Oh. Okay. Because I've got my flare, and I don't want to waste a sabotage right now. Oi! Tali, if you would be so kind. Is he still firing at me? Oh no, he took care of another person. Alright, your work here's done. Yep, there was something to do here. I just mistakenly remembered it as something totally different, like salvage.
Shepard Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Alright, get ready for hostiles. Alright, so this is why we got Overload, because I knew we'd be dealing with primes. Of course we're going to be dealing with primes. Alright, that takes care of you. Let's see. See, I don't really need that right now, Tally. But I will use Flare, and you know what? Send your combat drone in as well. Flare? I definitely hit Flare.
We have sent you the nav point with a new targeting location.
Well, I think we know where the elevator is.
The patrol fleet has broken the Geth flank. Permission to pursue.
Granted. Good hunting, Ra.
I guess they really don't want us up here.
That's okay. We've learned how to deal with these guys. So, hold on. I'm gonna see if her overload actually takes care of... Yes! Takes care of all of his shields. So we're sending the combat drone as well as sending my flare. And finally... There we go. Okay, are there more primes? Is that what I'm dealing with right now? There are more primes.